Choosing a franchise and a brand is like choosing a partner in life. It takes thorough evaluation and dedication because a franchise business is a long-term commitment. With me today is Ms. Sedoy Roses from BPI Family Savings Bank to talk about choosing the right franchise business for you. Hi again, Ma'am Sedoy. So, is there a certain criteria that one should consider to be able to choose the right franchise business?
When you want to choose a brand, you usually go for the successful ones. So you choose a brand with a track record. You choose a brand with successful franchisees because one day you want to be one of them. When you look at a franchise, because there are franchises that are just startup, you want to choose those that have successful franchise business.
And usually the case is when you mean by successful, it's really over a certain period of time.
Yes.
Right? What about in a sense to make it right for you?
The franchise business, when you talk about successful brand, that's only one factor, but the most important factor actually is the commitment of the would-be investor because you cannot be there part-time. It's a lifetime commitment. So you have to be really there 24/7.
I wonder though, what if you're a first-time entrepreneur or businessman? Are the risks the same when it comes to being an experienced business person or pretty much learning from scratch when you buy into a franchise business?
Of course, there's value in terms of you have experience in terms of managing your business, but it doesn't stop you from going into a business. For example, you're an employee, you want to venture into a business. In most cases, everybody had to start up with a business. There are risks, but it's always more you manage the risk when you go with a franchise.
Well, speaking of risks, to minimize all of the anxiety that goes with it, you actually have a list of recommended franchises and brands.
A BPI family is committed in supporting businessmen, and one of the areas that we've seen opportunities are supporting franchise business.
That's why you have a list of recommended franchise brands, right?
Yes, we have started to accredit certain franchise brands. When you say accreditation, we have partnered with them and we have come out with financing solution fit for the franchise.
So if I want to buy into a franchise, and of course I apply for a loan in BPI, it'll be easier for me because you accredited them already.
Yes, so right now we have 16 accredited franchise business. What that means is we have seen the financial requirements of the franchisee, and then we have come out with the appropriate financing for the franchise business.
So I wonder, because of course there's so many industries out there that a lot of franchisees can get into. What is the one that people usually buy into? I'm sure it's food. And then what are the untapped markets?
Actually, food is one of them, but when you look at the franchise, it can be service, it can be food. So it's in all industries. I think one of the major factors that the investor has to look into is the amount that is willing to invest and the payback period that he wants. Because you have franchise, there's so many packages out there in terms of amount, payback period, and also the location that he's more comfortable with.
Okay. Ms. Sedoy, before I let you go, what exactly kind of advice can you give our potential franchisees who still lack the courage to actually just get in there and get into the business?
We want to tell them that the BPI family is committed in terms of financing the franchise business, and together with our accredited franchise partners, you can gain more level of success because you have commitment in terms of the financing and also with the brands that we partnered with.
So there you have it. Try to find the right franchise brand and business for you. Thank you very much, Ms. Sedoy.
Thank you.